Guys, this is a chart of Intel. Intel yesterday announced that they were going to build a new chip facility in Israel. That's fine and dandy, but the point is that stock has gone parabolic here. Yesterday, parabolic. I think it's even up pre-market a little bit today. I do want to show you this. There is a small negative divergence starting to build here. This high, it's down to this high, so you have a little decreasing divergence. We don't have a topping signal on this yet, but again, these are the signs I look for with RSI that show you have a high, higher high, high, lower high here on the divergence. And again, that would be called a negative divergence. And what that basically tells me is that once I see a topping signal here, like a topping tail, reversal candle, whatever it is, then that's the signal that it's going to have a bigger fall to it because you have the negative divergence in the RSI. A little bit of education for you guys. All right, let's jump over here, guys, real quick and just talk a little bit about a couple other charts. Natural gas. All right, natural gas, you guys know we've talked about this fairly. You know I had a position or have a position in this. So again, what we could see here is looking at this. This was the level. This is where, again, we were starting to accumulate here, and we bought more here and bought more here. We're actually in the money on this trade now for those of you that are following with verified investing alerts at inthemoneystocks.com based on today's price action. Now, again, what I said to you guys before is you have basically a gap fill right here, which is where we went up to. That's why you pulled back here. What I loved, and this is just getting into the hardcore nature of it, I'm going to stand over here so you guys can see this a little bit better, but if we look at this, right, and I'm going to even zoom in just a little bit more because this is so important educationally. All right, there. Okay, right there. Now we have it good. All right, in fact, I can jump over here. All right, so what we have in this chart, guys, is the fact that as you went up, so this was going to be resistance right here, right? We filled the gap. That was going to be a point of pullback. We pulled back. What I loved is that on this day, you dropped down to here and you reversed. The next day, the bears tried to push it down, and they did, but it didn't close below that low. Then you got a reversal up candle, then another tail, and then another tail. When you see these tails occurring at the lows or near the lows of charts, what it's telling you is that you have weak money pushing it down, and then big money, institutional usually, or just smart money, they're buying it up. They're buying it up. They're buying it up. Every dip they're buying. That is a good bullish sign, technically speaking. Now, granted, we still haven't taken out this level. This is your zone. Basically, 252, a daily close above 252. That gets me excited for another leg up in natural gas. And again, we talked about this earlier, but oil starting to pop up. We have nat gas starting to look at iron ore. I mean, all of these different commodities are starting to uptick a little bit here. And again, with good reason. Interest rates are coming down. There's more money in the system, et cetera, et cetera. That creates inflation. It makes commodities want to rise.